Hello, this is my final project for the semester. I designed the app KinConnection, which is meant to be a family reunion planning app. So this is the desktop version, which is meant for the host who's planning a family reunion. And then I also created a guest version, which is a mobile version. And I'll be showing both of them to you and walk you through the scenarios that helped me design them. So this is the home page. And my first scenario is you're planning a family reunion this summer and trying to decide whether to go to Arches National Park, Yosemite National Park, or Zion National Park. Use the app to create a poll for your family members to rate their preferences. So it already has some events on here, but to create a poll, go to polls, scroll down, and I love that you can type in the locations. I made it so that the user could use caps or lowercase, just to make it easier. And then also to add the guests. And then send poll. That's the first scenario. The second scenario is you purchased tickets for 10 guests who said yes to attending the play Mary Poppins. Use the app to send a request for $35 from each guest attending the play. So we'll go to payments. And again, the user can type in the event, and then it will pull up the guests who accepted the invite only and not everyone, which I wish was possible with all. You can select all, or you can select individual ones, and then add a message to guests. All right, and then the final scenario is you have planned a potluck dinner for the last night of your reunion. Use the app to assign Jacob to bring a salad. And the reason why I wanted to design this app is to make it easy for both hosts and guests to have all the information they need in one place, instead of having to do like messaging a bunch of people and things like that. But I had a lot of fun designing the interface for this and making pop-up and typable things work out. So that is the desktop version of the app. And you can also get to the tasks by clicking on the actual task itself, and it will take you to potluck dinner instead of having to go through the tasks page, which has all of the tasks. All right, and then I'm going to show you the mobile version, which is right here, and take you through those scenarios. So I created 3 different scenarios. Some of them are kind of similar, but I wanted to show more features of the app. So the first scenario is you received a poll about the family reunion location this summer. Use the app to choose your top choice for the reunion. And you can vote on any of them, and they all change and show a vote. And then I also added some comment section. I used the same background on this as was used on the desktop app. So it would have some continuity with colors and feel. Second scenario is a kayaking trip will take place on day 2 of your family reunion. Use the app to accept the invite to go kayaking. So you go back home, it has all the events on here, and then it will, I made it so you can see which ones you're not attending and which ones the user still has to reply to. You can add guests, as many as you'd like, and it tells a little bit about information about it so the person knows, and then accept. You can also go back and change it if you needed to remove somebody. And that's the finished scenario 2. I really wanted it something like this so that if a guest wasn't attending all of the events, they wouldn't get comments or all the information when they don't need it necessarily. So that's why I had it set up like this. All right, and the final scenario is you see Emily Florence at the reunion, and you can't remember how you are related to her or what you have in common. Use the app to find out Emily's relation to you. So this is assuming you're actually at the reunion. And if you're actually at the reunion, you can click on this button, how are you related? And then you take a picture of the relative. In this case, it would be Emily. And then it will show how you two are related. I also added a feature where you could click on a family member's profile and learn a little bit about them. So if you saw their picture before the reunion and wanted to know about them before you got there, then you could view your relationship and see how you related to them that way as well. And so on each of the pictures, like right here, if you click on Emily's picture, it takes you to her profile. I also made it so that after you approve the kayaking, it changes color just to give the user some feedback. So yeah, that is my app, my family reunion planning app, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. Thanks.